Okay, so if you have not seen Doctor Strange vs. Madness, there are gonna be some spoilers in this one. So in the movie, we get introduced to the concept of dream walking, where basically a magic practitioner can go into a dreamlike hypnotic state. That's a little bit too close to back level, and they can cast themselves into the multiverse and enter the body of their multiversal counterpart to control them for an indeterminate amount of time. And when Strange and Miss America basically end up on Earth 838, Wanda, who's still in 616 and who can't chase after them, basically dreamwalks into the body of her 838 counterpart. And we see the 838 counterpart basically has the life that Wanda always wanted. She's got the kids, Billy and Tommy. I'm assuming that she's married to some version of Vision, but he just doesn't happen to be there, or maybe he's out of the picture. But she's living the perfect life. She's a suburban mom. She's got the loving kids. She's not fighting anyone. She's just chilling. And Wanda creeps into her head, takes over her body, and sends her on a tear where she absolutely kills every single member of the Illuminati. Or I should say every single member, but Mordo kind of survives, but that's a technicality. He doesn't count. Here's the thing. Once our Wanda leaves and goes back to our reality once the movie is over with, 838 Wanda is essentially left holding the bag. And what I mean by that is, think about all of the people that Wanda essentially killed. And I kind of mentioned this in the Everything Doctor Strange and Multiverse Madness Gets Wrong video, where we really don't get to see the ramifications of what's going to happen to Wanda in her universe after this little rampage. Because let's say from right to left. Let's start with Black Bolt. Black Bolt is the head of the Inhumans. He's literally their king. They introduce him as such and say that he's the keeper of the Terrigen Mist, which means that Medusa and the rest of the Inhumans are still alive. The Inhumans have went to war with Earth for less, but Black Bolt is literally just been killed. And if the Illuminati is running on the same track as the one from the comic books, they don't exactly telegraph and broadcast their existence to the wider world. They're a secret society, a secret organization. Yes, they have people working for them. Yes, they have a facility. But for the most part, the average Joe or the average Inhuman or the average mutant has no fucking clue who the Illuminati are and why exactly they exist. Now, that could be an outlier for this universe. In this universe, the Illuminati could be the overarching organization that essentially sends down orders to all the other organizations that know that it exists. But for the most part in Marvel Comics, the Illuminati is like a shadow organization. Hey everybody, Sen here with today's sponsor for the video, NordPass. NordPass is a program created by the guys who made NordVPN. It stores all of your passwords in one location of your choosing offline that only you can access. It provides you with an autofill feature for the websites that you've already visited, and it also securely stores your credit card information offline that only you can access away from other people's prying eyes. But in the event that somebody's prying eyes are able to lay their eyes upon that of your information, NordPass will notify you of any data breaches involving your username, your passwords, or even your credit cards. And the best part, NordPass encrypts all of your data, like I said, locally, offline, that only you can access and the NordPass employees can't. If you're interested in trying out NordPass, visit nordpass.com/sen. Information is down in the description. You will get 2 years plus a free month for 50% off. Once again, that is nordpass.com/sen. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. So for the Inhumans just chilling in the capital, suddenly their king is dead. And their king got killed by Scarlet Witch. That's tantamount to war. That's the equivalent of the entire Inhuman Royal Guard showing up on 838 Wanda's doorstep to basically bring her back to the Inhuman capital city for trial. We're going to continue moving left. Baron Mordo's alive, so like I said before, he doesn't count. But Professor Xavier, he's the head of the X-Men. He's just been killed. Now, if the Illuminati sends out the information that, hey, we do know that Christine returns back to this world, or Christine's a human being. Yes, she can come back. Yes, they can pull data from the minds of the Ultron robots, since I know Tony Stark has to exist in that universe, and they can more or less suss out that Wanda went on a rampage. Are the mutants ever really an organization that kind of operates with a sense of sense? Like, think of it this way: Professor X is dead, right? You yourself could probably name 5 mutants off the top of your head that wouldn't give a shit that Wanda was being possessed and would literally go after Wanda in an attempt to kill her. The 2 off the top of my head would be X-23 and Logan. Right off the bat, the Wolverines would be like, I don't give a fuck. You kill Professor X, I'm gonna go kill her. And there'll be a lot of mutants who look at Professor X as a father who would blame 838 Wanda for his death without caring about the fact that she was being possessed or that she was being used. Let's continue going left. Reed Richards. Was Reed before or after Captain Marvel? No. Let's go with Captain Marvel. Maria Rambeau. If Maria Rambeau is Captain Marvel in this universe, that means that her daughter and Carol Danvers are probably also Captain Marvels. Or one of them is Binary, and then the other one is Spectrum, or something along those lines. So many superhero names over the years, it's extremely hard to keep up with it. But the Marvels exist. And Captain Marvel is typically not the type of person to be like, oh, that's okay, you just killed like my best friend of like 30 years. No, Carol will probably be like, well, if you were able to be controlled by this Wanda and you went on an absolute rampage and a tear, what's stopping another Wanda from arresting you? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason for Civil War II in the comic books. And she would request that Wanda would be arrested and thrown in jail. That is something that Captain Marvel would do. We continue going left. The Fantastic Four. There is no way you kill Reed Richards and there aren't like 4 people out to try and kill you. One of them being Franklin Richards, one of them being Ben Grimm, the other one being Dr. Doom, and then the last one probably being Susan Storm herself. All of these people, probably 5, because Susan would be so mad, and then Namor would see that she was mad, and he'd be like, well, you know, your husband's dead, but if it means getting the cheeks, anything that I can do to help, I'll come kill this bitch. that's Namor's play. Not to go off on a tangent, but Namor is the type of person in regards to Susan Storm, where if Susan Storm was upset that Reed Richards got killed, and he thought that the fastest way into her pants was helping her kill Scarlet Witch, he'd be like, yo, I'm there. And then when we done, we heading back to Atlantis because, you know, I got the room and the suite already set up. But that's multiple members of the Fantastic Four and Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom is the type of person that he won't give a shit about the fact that Scarlet Witch was essentially being possessed. Because you already know that Doom is chilling. He is in Latveria drinking tea. I'm sorry? Who died? Reed? Was it one of my plans that killed him? No? Who killed him? Wanda? Oh, no. Where's she staying? With her kids? I'll be over there in a second. Like, get the Latvian private jet ready. Doom would be en route to America because 1, he's going to stop by the Baxter Building to pay his respects to Reed Richards. 2, he's going to be highly upset about the fact that somebody killed Reed before him. And 3, he's going to have beef. He's going to want to kill the person who killed Reed so that he could still have a 1-up. So that if Reed ever gets revived by something magic like Franklin Richards, Doom can be like, so you know you owe me one, right? Because when you died, I killed the person who killed you, which means you owe me for avenging you before that rock idiot Ben Grimm did. And of course, you know Ben Grimm is going to fly off the handle. He's going to try and fight Wanda and kill Wanda. He just killed his best friend. Continue going left. Who else was left? Oh, I skipped someone, didn't I? Captain Marvel. There's too many captains in the Illuminati. Captain Carter. Let's say Captain Carter is the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? We've already seen that in What If her best friend in S.H.I.E.L.D. is Black Widow, which instantly means that one of the most deadly assassins on the planet is aware of the fact that you just killed her best friend. There are going to be some assassins. There are going to be some Black Widows after Wanda's ass. All I'm saying is, in about an hour, 1 hour after Multiverse of Madness ended, in her universe, the Thunderbolts, the Inhumans, the X-Men, S.H.I.E.L.D., Sword, the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom's robots, Franklin Richards, Galactus, the Silver Surfer, everyone who could be called in to mop Wanda was on her front lawn. Like, I need you to step out of the house, leave the children inside, because we need to have words. Wanda ruined this other Wanda's life, which is fucked up because she was having a perfect life up until that point. But if you don't think that she ruined her life, comment below. Let me know. Let me know what your hilarious theory is for where 838 Wanda's life goes after this incident with 616 Wanda. Does it go back to being normal, or is it just irreparably fucked forever? Comment below. Let me know. Let me know what your wildest theories are about what happened in the 838 universe after the Rampage and after Christine, basically the end of the movie. Where do you think all the characters left over, what do you think they're going to do now that their leaders and their friends, and in some cases their fathers and their brothers and sisters, are now dead? Comment below. Let me know. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.